Under the watchful eye of Carl Nesbitt and Gordon Beard, it's the Northstars Show, right here on Shaw TV. Episode, we're not sure, 14, we think. We know it's 2019. First one of 2019, going to be the best one of 2019 for sure. I'm the host, Bruce Krentz. Behind the camera, Paul Anderson. Didn't give me a Christmas gift, although the Christmas party was dynamite, but he gave me a New Year's gift that was fantastic. I'm going to be at his wedding, standing at the front. Right, it's going to be fun, eh? Best man. 10/10/2020. And a social in April, so people get your tickets now. Contact Paul, he'll get you some tickets. We got a great show coming up. We're going to kick things off with Coach Glenn Laycock. Coach, best weekend of the year, best weekend the Northstars have had maybe in a couple years. Tell us, what did you think? Obviously, you were happy with the result.
Well, when we went into Christmas break, we had a good weekend. We went into Kenora, won in Kenora on a Friday night. We were winning late in that Saturday game, and couple penalties and a few things happened, and we ended up losing that a tight game. And then we went in Winnipeg and played the Thrashers, and we had a really bad first period. It was 3-0 and 30 shots they got on in one period. So
that's a bad period.
And we went in, and Marie gave them a pretty good speech. So they came out, and I think it ended up 5-2, and we were all over them. So we left Christmas break feeling good about the team. Then we got back last Thursday, and we had a skate, and we were kind of concerned that they were a little sluggish, which coming off Christmas break. Even I didn't want to be at the rink, but they came out, and I wouldn't say they played great, but they're playing a more of a team game. Players are stepping up. Hunter Rambow is really playing well. He's playing on the second and the fourth line. He's playing logging lots of minutes, playing a great defensive game, and more of a team game, because he's usually getting all the points in that, and he's taking more of a captain role, and he wants us to win, which is good, and thanks for that. And our defense are playing. Keistin Saunders played unbelievable on the weekend, and he played well before Christmas, so that's another good thing. And then Hill, Foe, and our defense have been consistent. And of course, Melstead playing the Saturday night, he played really well. Not his best game on Sunday, but the team is playing more. People are coming into the roles, like Rowan Chuckry's another one that's playing a more of a physical game, throwing big hits, and he started doing that in December. When you play physical like that, and he got caught up in a fight there, so. But that comes with playing a physical role that we asked him to, and he stepped up. So the little things are starting to come in. Our big line comes, and they get the goals when we need them. And, it's too bad we lost Barron, because he's been on fire. He's been getting lots of goals, and it's a sprained ankle, not a broken ankle. So
good news. I thought it was broken. And
it was bad. We thought it was broken too.
We shouldn't say sprained ankle's good news, but it's better than a broken leg for sure. Poor guy. He's had lots of injury troubles just kind of in his life.
Yeah,
but
it
still sucks,
he
right?
got hurt at Christmas time. He got a sprained neck as well, and he just came off that only to I think he got a goal and then got hurt again.
Back out there.
Yeah.
It must be really nice for you to see. I think especially the defense coming alive, because at the beginning of the year there was some real concern, and now the guys they're really stepping up.
They're and Murray's worked. Murray's done a good job working on the defensive zone coverage, and you can see the little things. We're still giving up too many shots, but it's not 60. It was 40, 42. So, but it's that stuff is getting better, and that's what you work on. And this, the stuff that we're working on is coming. It's coming through. But the other thing is our schedule, like, besides Thrashers, wasn't as demanding as that Yellowhead, Brandon, and Southwest. Mm-hmm. So that helps too. So
yeah, Southwest are here this weekend. It's going to be a bigger challenge than Parkland was.
Central Plains, yeah.
Central Plains.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. Central Plains. going to be a bigger challenge for sure than Parkland was. We got to keep this rolling.
Yeah, Central Plains is playing really well now too. They're I think they beat Southwest the other night in overtime. It's about doing the little things right, and when you get a win 4-1 like we did, and it's the first game this year where we only let in one goal. I don't think we've been under 4. if I'm, but the thing is everyone's stepping up and doing the right thing at the right time, and it was kind of an ugly win, but that's a team game, right? And guys, the kids are doing what they need to do. Your third, your fourth line, like I said, don't get scored on. They're doing the right things, playing more of a defensive game, which is a hard thing at that age, 16, 17. To do that, because everyone wants to be, and this is when you turn into a hockey player. You find your role, just similar to when we played on the Hawks. We were on the third line, and you just find your role, and you're happy to be on that role. So.
Absolutely, do what you got to do. Love that when we played on the Hawks for sure. Rambo and Melstead got their 100-game watches before the game on the weekend. We've got Hunter coming up on the Fireplace 5-minute major. Great, well-spoken. He really is turning into the captain and the leader of the team. So nice to be able to honor those two guys.
Yeah, totally. Like I said, Hunter is, and it's a selfless act when he's doing the stuff he's doing, because, it's his last year and he wants to go play junior, and sometimes you focus on just strictly stats, and you relate back to when we were at that age. You totally get it.
Yeah.
But the scouts are seeing, and he's a guy that flies around that ice. He's always working hard, and I credit a lot of that to him, and then Melstead as well. Melstead's a kid that comes there every night and he works hard, and stops the puck, and that's all you can ask.
Yeah, they put in their time. Great to honor them. You mentioned that Keistin had played well on the weekend. We've got Kadin Ross coming up too on the 2-on-1, and he had a good weekend as well.
Kadin and Keistin were our best players this weekend. Kadin's another kid. He's a 17-year-old. Took him a while to adjust to the speed, but he can score goals, and he'll be on the number one line now, and playing with Much and Valentino, so hopefully he reaps the benefits of that and continues on, which I think he will, because he was one of the top scorers in last year's midget AA. Him and Lahonen, so we're going back and forth with them, and Kadin got a couple very important goals. So.
Yeah. No, it really seems like he's settling in. Great to have them. Thanks, Coach, for that. We're looking forward to 2 more wins against Central Plains. Got it this time.
Yeah,
right?
well, that'd be great.
That'd be fantastic. Thanks for joining us. It's the Northstars Show. We got Hunter Rambow over there by the fireplace coming right up. Fireplace 5-minute major. It's with Hunter Rambow. That's the 100-game watch. It's actually Melstead's watch. You left yours at home.
Yeah.
They all look the same. You and Melly both got your watches this weekend. How did that feel when they made the little presentation to you before the game started?
It was quite exciting, actually. I remember my first year when Ethan Stuckless got his watch. I don't know, me and Melstead kind of look forward to it for the past 2 years to get ours.
No kidding. It's kind of tough accomplishment. You basically have to play the 3 years and play lots of those games. So congratulations to both of you. Is there one game or is there something that sticks out in those 100 for you?
I guess the most memorable game I would say is probably that shootout win against Interlake, Marco Nepotavo. It's me and Melly's favorite for sure.
It's crazy how big a moment that was, I think, because lots of the guys talk about that as being one of the highlights. That was an exciting game, and what a finish, right?
Yeah, it was very exciting.
Pretty hard to forget. You're a North Star now. Just talk us through your hockey journey. So you're from the PAW. You play all your minor hockey there, or did you bounce around a little bit?
No, I played all my minor hockey in the PAW. I guess actually I played 1 year squirts in Swan River, but
Really?
Then I moved to the PAW quick and played all my minor hockey there.
Did you live in Swan River, or did you just play in Swan?
No, I lived in Swan River. Moved to the PAW kindergarten, I guess.
It would have been hilarious if you played on a traveling team in squirts. That would have been pretty good. Any memories from your minor hockey journey? Mun Cup, maybe?
Yeah, Mun Cup. I remember I scored the game-winning goal. That was quite exciting.
In your last year, and who were some of the guys that were on your team? Do you remember who some of the other guys were on your Mun Cup team?
We had Evan Herman, Easton Asaley, Connor Dowie. There's no one on this team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Connor's an okay. No, there's no players on this team, actually.
Surprising, really, because those are some great players, and they played great all through their minor hockey careers, if you want to call it a career, I guess. And then you moved to Thompson. You're one of the Northstars now. How was the move to Thompson for you? I mean, a little bit different because you've had your dad here the whole time, right?
Well, like my first year, my dad wasn't here, but it was actually really easy. Like, it's not very different than the past. I thought it was going to be a big change, but it really wasn't. And they're just busy with hockey, so it's easy adjustment.
Pretty good. And for people that don't know, your dad is a judge now, and he's a judge here, so you live with him, obviously, and a couple of the other Northstars. How's that been? Has it been like a family or more like a frat house?
A bit of both at times, but like when we want our sleep, we definitely want our sleep for sure.
That's good. And I know last year there was a couple guys there staying. This year you've only got one. Who's staying with you this year?
Brandon Hill.
Oh, that's right. Great. Excellent. And what's been sort of the best thing about moving to Thompson? And then what's the worst thing about moving to Thompson?
I'd say the best is probably living with my friends was really fun. I remember like last year was so much fun living with Mitchell, Chase, and Brandon. The worst is probably just like how much colder it is and the travel is so much further.
You wouldn't believe that it's colder, but do you honestly find that it's colder here?
Yeah, sometimes it'd be like 10 degrees colder here than the pond.
It can be a little nasty at times. And obviously missing your mom and sister, right?
Yeah, of course.
We had to throw that in. Your mom probably watches the show. She'd be mad if that wasn't the worst thing about moving to Thompson. So let's say playing on the Northstars, who are some of the most memorable guys or the favorite guys that you've played with on the Northstars?
My first year, I really liked Michael Venn and Caleb Ross. There's quite two funny characters. Last year, Jerome Linklater, played with him 2 years. Hard to see him leave. Mitchell Reed, lived with them. Got to know him pretty well. And, of course, Brandon and Chase and Jamie, Sheldon, too.
Wow, yeah. No kidding. You've launched a couple good guys. Sheldon's doing great this year, so sad that he's not with us, but top marks to him for doing so well. And Michael Venn, I don't know, he plays with us with Kings. He's really good.
Yeah, he is really good.
Did you know that? I didn't know he was that good as a North Star. He's good.
Yeah, he's really good.
It's impressive. Do you have some other guys that you've had favorite guys to play with that aren't here on the North Star? So growing up, some of those guys you mentioned probably earlier. Anybody else that kind of stands out as one of your faves?
Rylan Bartley, Cole Hocus, they both play in the OCN Blizzard this year.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Good guys to have. Have you had a favorite coach? You've got the coaches here this year. You've been through Bukes and those guys last year. Who were some of your favorite coaches growing up?
Carl Steppen was a really good coach. He taught me a lot about hockey. 1 year, I remember had him. I think 2 years actually might have had him. He's a good coach.
Anything specifically about hockey? Was he a systems guy, a skills guy, or just kind of an all-around great coach that you kind of connected with?
He taught me a lot about systems, like how to play my position properly.
Seems like it's paying off pretty good. Outside of hockey, what are some of your favorite things to do?
Skidoo, hunt, fish. Play a lot of school sports too when I can. Badminton, track.
Badminton, noble sport. Track, what do you do at track? Are you a speedy guy, thrower?
I'm a sprinter, yeah. 200 meter, 100 meter.
No surprise there. And in summertime, do you have some favorite sports, favorite activity? Sounds like you like to be outside.
I work a lot in the summer, but when I'm not working, I try to get out and fish a lot.
Favorite place, Clearwater?
Clearwater's fun. Barbie Lake's a small lake just outside of town. It's fun there.
Pretty good living. You're in grade 12 now. What's the plans for next year? We got a university, hockey, working?
Hockey, then probably go to college after that, I think.
I think we've talked about this before. Blizzard, would that be choice one? I know you're kind of tangled up with them a little bit.
Yeah, they're up there in my choices for sure.
It wasn't there anywhere else?
Probably Saskatchewan. I'd look into Saskatchewan.
I like it. And if and when you go to college, this is a hard one because I know Murph's the same age as you and he doesn't have a clue. But if you do go to college, what kind of stuff would you be interested in?
A trade for sure. I'm thinking electrical right now.
I love that. You'll never be without work. Great call. What else we got? What are you looking forward to for the rest of this year with the guys?
Well, we're getting kind of hot right now, so I just hope to keep that rolling.
Can't complain about that. Last one, favorite NHL player, if you could spend a day with them, who is it and what would you do?
I think last time I said Panarin, but I might say Pavel Datsyuk. He's not in the NHL anymore, but I really like his teach me some dangles, I think, for sure.
I think he's probably got moves that he's forgotten that he could teach you and still would be fantastic. Great answer. Hunter Rambow, show him the watch one more time. 100 games with the Northstars. Where in the sea this year? Thanks. It's 2-on-1. We're inside the rink this time. Keistin Saunders, Kadin Ross hanging out with me on this one. Boys, what's the best thing you got for Christmas before we do the 2-on-1?
Probably my iPhone XR.
Ooh, and do you like it?
Yeah.
Trouble getting used to the no home button or no big deal?
I just caught on right away.
Really? Yeah. All right. I'm scared to get one because of that. What's the best thing you got for Christmas?
A laptop.
What kind? Apple?
Yeah.
What kind of world do you guys live in? Holy cats. My kid's got socks and a lump of coal. We had a really great weekend this weekend, came away with a few points. You guys each had a little bit of personal success too. So talk us through your favorite play of the weekend. And you can brag a bit. Tell us something good that happened to you.
Probably when Rambo skated around the net and passed me on the point, and I just took a clap bomb and scored.
Nothing feels better than the bomb from the point. And Kadin, you?
Probably my 2-goal weekend. Got the boys going. Yeah.
That's what you do. Which was the best of it? And tell us from your perspective how it went.
Probably the second goal. Brandon Hill, he wheeled it, dumped it in. Then he gave me a pass in front. Then yeah, there it was. We had two. And we just kept rolling from there.
Hill, pretty good player. What kind of weekend did he have?
He did pretty good. He did real good. Yeah, everyone did real good.
Held his own. Everybody looked good for sure. It feels good to get some points. We're here to do the 2-on-1. I'm gonna I'll start you off, guys. Did you make any New Year's resolutions?
Start running more. I'm out of shape.
Yeah. Felt it on the weekend. Put on a few pounds. Kadin, what you got for him?
What's your iPhone home screen?
It's just a basic one when you get right away. It's like I don't know. Here, I'll show you.
Let's have a look. I love this iPhone question. You said you got on it right away and you didn't even change your home screen? Yeah. How great is that? What is your McDonald's order?
6-piece McNugget meal, large, upsize. Yeah.
Beautiful. I like that one. Not a lot of people go with the nuggets. It's all junior chicken, always junior chicken.
Who's your favorite hockey player and why?
Mitchell Marner, because he's fast, he's quick, and he's small. He can handle the puck well.
Probably runs. He's probably in good shape.
Yeah.
What am I going to ask you? What Netflix show are you watching right now?
None at the moment. No.
Anything on TV or just YouTube hockey highlights all the time?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Anything to be more ready for the games. Old Northstar shows too.
Yeah, once in a while.
Kadin?
What are your predictions for this weekend?
Big 4 points this weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You won't even go so far as to call the scores? What do you think the scores are going to be?
First game will be like 4-2. Next game will be like 5-3. I don't know.
Perfect. Who's your favorite guy to room with on the road?
Probably J.R. Sinclair.
You guys been together pretty much all year?
Yeah.
Any nonsense going on or straight and narrow?
Straight and narrow.
Good answer.
Do you miss her?
Who?
You miss your girl?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you really did, it might be good to put her picture on your home screen. Just saying. I feel like that's an inside joke, but I'm going to let it slide. Black tape or white?
White tape.
Last question, Kadin, what you got?
How was your Christmas break?
It was good. Got to spend it with a lot of friends and a lot of family. Yep.
Doesn't get any better than that. I got one more for you. If you could be in the Olympics and play any sport other than hockey, what would it be?
Curling.
Quick answer. I thought maybe table tennis, but okay, I'll take curling. Good answer. Kadin Ross, Keistin Saunders, 2-on-1. Christmas is over. It's 2019 now. The tree's down, so was I. But our guys, aren't. Two big wins on the weekend. We've got Central Plains coming right up in a couple days right here at the C.A. Nesbitt Arena. We're playing Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon. We're looking for big things from the team. Hunter Rambow with us on the Fireplace 5-minute major, really emerging as the captain. Great chat with him. He's got a big future in front of him. And Kadin Ross and Keistin Saunders in the 2-on-1. What a segment. I want to thank them for joining me on the show. Northstars are here. So are the Midget AA's. They're going to play Friday night and Saturday right before the Northstars. So lots and lots of hockey happening here. We remember the coat. It's 2019. I hedged. I brought the sweater of our other team, the Shaw team. But no, it's the Northstars Show, episode 13. Thanks to everybody for joining me, especially Coach Laycock for his thoughts at the start. He really is jacked up about how the guys are doing and looking for great things this weekend. Join us here at the C.A. Nesbitt on the weekend or right back here on the show next week. It's the Northstars Show. Thanks for joining us.